Hey stunning people, my name is Bean and welcome to the Salt Lick Sessions. Today's band incubated remotely. They created all their music from across the country, but now they're together in person with us in the studio. You're gonna love them. This is Couch.
All the commotion, the kitty like play has people talking, ooh, they're talking. Yeah, your sex is on fire. The dark of the alley, the breaking of day. Lips are open and knuckles are pale. Feels like you're dying. Oh, you're dying. Yeah, your sex is on fire. Concerned with what's to transpire.
Who are you all? Could you introduce yourself?
I'm Tema.
Hi, Tema.
I sing.
I'm Ella. I also sing.
I'm Eric. I play saxophone.
I'm Zach. I play guitar.
And I'm Jared. I play the drums.
Hello, team.
Hello.
How you
Thanks
doing
for
today?
Good.
So good.
And so let's talk about writing couch music. I'm always so intrigued about how a group approaches songwriting. Tell me about what your process is when you write.
So it goes a couple of different ways. I'd say usually Tema is pretty heavily involved in lyric and melody writing, and sometimes the initial idea is a voice memo from Tema. We're so used to writing remotely just because we were in different colleges for a lot of our career as a band, but sometimes it starts with a melodic idea, sometimes it starts with a harmonic or rhythmic idea, usually from Zach or me sometimes, and it'll get 65-70% of the way fledged into a song, and then we'll bring it to the rest of the group and start to doctor it up and change things and throw out different ideas and workshop it more as a group.
Do you think that the space, like doing things remotely, do you think that that lends itself to your process when you write?
I think it lended to not feeling an enormous hit when the pandemic came because it was sort of business as usual, sending voice memos. So where a lot of bands had to stop touring or recording in a studio. We had never played a show yet. We had never been in a studio together. All we knew how to do was create music remotely.
That's fascinating to me because I feel like the vibe I get from Couch is such a live vibe. You guys thrive in a live setting. And so it's fascinating that you incubated behind the screen. That's like really, really interesting to me. I feel like the energy that I see in your videos and of your live performances it's just all off the charts.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
giving
like-
professional.
I think we had a learning curve. Like when we first started touring, we were perfectionists about the music and we hadn't really found our footing in terms of like playing off of each other and dancing with the audience. It didn't help that we were like 8 people, 10 people when we first started touring, squished on like, you know, Rockwood's stage. Like, but we have now been playing for like touring for over a year. We've opened for some really incredible artists like Sammy Ray specifically. We played 3 shows with them and I felt like I walked away from that with a new like a sense of how I could be moving my body on stage and interacting with the audience. So
Sammy's
we
the
Lake
only
Street
one.
Dive.
yeah,
well.
we had a learning curve.
Yeah.
You feel definitely in the family of the Lawrence and the Sammy Ray and the Lake Street Dive crowd, which I think is a great place to be. I think especially post-pandemic, it feels like people are really yearning for the energy that y'all bring. Tell me about your TikTok success. Tell me about what goes behind the talk, because what I've gathered from people is that it's a whole bunch of throwing shit at the wall and just cross your fingers and wait.
Absolutely.
That's what it is. I think consistency is key. And we've kind of implemented within the group a TikTok schedule, if you will, where everyone's kind of designated a day and you just put together the best thing you can put together, whether it's, you know, musical, equipment based, just having fun on the road and kind of just, it's always just post it, cross your fingers and just kind of see what happens. So it is interesting. It's a whole beast of its own.
My theory, which isn't that profound, is that with TikTok, like if you give a little room for there to be controversy or like for people to disagree with like how you set up your equipment or like how you like the fact that we use like talkback mics or click, like then the comment section is very busy and that results in more
The
traction.
algorithm loves it. The
So we're
algorithm
like
loves
taking
it.
hits, but we're also getting more attention in
Right.
the process.
There's some risk and some reward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with it and I'm terrified of it and I don't understand it, but I'm excited about how it works for you all.
We've
I
even like said something incorrectly on purpose in the caption because we just know there's all these gearheads and people who are gonna be like, that's not correct or whatever.
Well, it was the saxophone. We're like, check out this trumpet solo. It was just like an alto saxophone. We were like, wait, you guys
Genius.
don't even know what instrument he plays. Like,
Right, get somebody mad enough that they want to come protest your show. Yes, all attention is good attention. The original you all did. Is there a story behind that? Tell me about it.
So that one is one of the ones that I started melodically and lyrically off on my own while I was at school in Chicago. I was standing in my kitchen cooking dinner and I think I was a sophomore. And that was around the time that Couch formed. I was at school for musical theater and up until Couch formed, I was like, this is my life. This is what I want to do. It's the only thing I could imagine going to college for. And I just felt a lot of conflict because they felt like there's such I don't know, large careers. I felt like I had to pick one and commit all my learning energy and creative energy to one if I really wanted to succeed in it. And so I just felt really torn about theater versus music, and that's what I was struggling with while I wrote that song. And I guess I was trying to tell myself that it would be okay, that I would just continue to make choices and meet people that would sort of guide the ultimate choices that I made. And here I am. I'm not doing
you
theater.
are.
I graduated with a BFA, but
Yes.
I'm not doing theater. Sometimes I dream about it. Maybe like 5 years down the road, I'll be like Sarah Bareilles and I'll just get cast in a show without auditioning.
There you go.
Which used to piss me off, but now I'm like, that sounds sweet. And in the meantime, I'm hanging with Couch.
Right, you're doing a
Like it
form
fell
of
into
theater.
place.
Yeah, it fell into place for
Things
sure.
fell into place.
It did. Thank you for sharing that. I mean, what you guys have going on is very exciting to me. It was really a
thank
joy
you.
to hear you today.
Thank you.
Thank
really,
you.
really
Thank you for
was.
That's so
having
sweet.
us.
Thanks for having
Yeah,
us.
of
So
course.
good to
Thank
be
you for being here. Could you tell me one last thing? Could you tell me an artist or a song that you think everybody should be listening to right now?
One from all of us or one for each of
I
us?
want one from all of you. I want 5 whole songs.
Boogie Wonderland by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
There you go. Easy.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be really vague and just say go on YouTube and watch any of the current like Corey Wong concert videos that he puts up. They're just absolutely production, music, it's all amazing. So everyone should go check it out.
Maddie Diaz.
Maddie Diaz.
Like folk singer songwriter. That's my jam. That's what I do when I'm not touring with these guys. But
I'll keep it on
her
the
music is
Maddies.
amazing.
Madison Cunningham.
We love
Easy.
Madison Cunningham.
Yeah.
I think the song's called "Am I Not Enough" by Morrow. I really like that song. Do
In
you
the
know that
7?
one? What'd you say?
Is it in 7?
2 weeks and 100 fingertips on somebody. Yeah, maybe.
So good.
I can't really feel it.
I'm excited to continue to watch your meteoric rise.
Thank you.
Bean, it was a pleasure meeting you as well.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bean.
Thank you.
Much love, you all.
Thank you so
Much love.
Every day we think on words to come. This is some tricky territory. Too many roads for me to walk. Wears down my bones, but they're not broken. 'Cause I've got some plans for where I'm going. And yet, someone is twisting my right arm behind my back and yanking on my left. So every day we think on what we've done, laughing at our fears and fearing what's to come. Hey, I know it's hard. It's hard to find a peace and opportunities. Let it all fall into place. Trading decisive for indifferent. That's how to take the pressure off. And yet, the time to choose will simmer low and circle back the choices of that's left. Yeah. So every day we think on what we've done, laughing at our fears and fearing what's to come. Hey, I know it's hard. It's hard to find a peace and opportunities. Let it all fall into place. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh no no no. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh no. Every day we think on what we've done, laughing at our fears and fearing what's to come. Hey, I know it's hard. It's hard to find a peace. I'll just let it all, let it all, let it all fall into laughing at our fears and fearing what's to come. Oh, hey, I know it's hard. It's hard to find the peace and opportunities. Every day we think on what's to come. Every day we think on what's to come. Oh, 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 oh. Every day we think on what's to come. Every day we think on what's to come.
Stunning People. It's Bean. Make sure to check out the Salt Lick Sessions YouTube channel and subscribe.